Let's celebrate the new year in the wasteland. In this holiday update you can expect a new brawl, Rise of the Machines, with a leaderboard and valuable rewards, a wide variety of parts and cosmetic items on the festive workbench, a new relic generator and numerous balance changes and improvements to existing mechanics. I see there's still no reason to come back to this game. As a track player there is nothing in this game for me anymore. Haven't played for months, looks like it will stay that way. Was hoping for a track buff but that would be kind of delusional, wouldn't it? I have all tracks and would love to use them, if the people in charge could sort their shit instead of filling their pockets. Greedy assholes. Take notes, of course. Any updates on crossplay? No, still in development. Maybe in a few years they will improve tracks. Pensive face. Personally I hope that it'll be earlier. I hope too. I see there's still no reason to come back to this game. Steam charts should probably stop to 4K at the end of this month. 2 Thors and 2 Stillwinds and 400 uranium, we are doomed. Steam and Reddit bomb MNOA. No it won't, keep hoping buddy. Half of all global Steam players have been gone since February, it's only been downwards bro. They'll come back. For what? To get stomped by people with relic generators in Tin League while earning no uranium? A relic generator is possibly the easiest way of making CW entirely unaffordable. Honestly, congrats devs, I didn't expect you had the guts to just make the game worse like that. Always felt you were more the boiled frog type. Abandon this game, this is just a cash grab and manipulation techniques to get you addicted. I'm going to have to. It takes only a week to break the toxic crossout addiction. After that you sort of just forget and move on. Good luck and welcome after. Yeah, it bases a lot of playing habits on fear of missing out, dailies and battle passes. As soon as they see that people are hooked they start tightening the monetization screw, more battle passes, now we have a main battle pass and then small events, priced the same, more items that are required to compete. This game is making insane amount of money for the work devs are putting in. Time to reward devs that put in actual work. I bet it uses Thors to craft it too. I don't see them giving our a relic in the battle pass/event for $10. Let's hope the gen is only in the special mode, but I for some reason doubt it. 2 Thors and 2 Stillwinds and 400 uranium, we are doomed. Steam and Reddit bomb MNOA. Oh, that's easy, the last 3 mini passes have been giving out Stillwinds. The last mini-pass gave out Thors. And then uranium CW players have 3,000 of that stockpiled, no big. Why ask for feedback if you don't follow any of it? What a joke. So many people complained about some of the balance changes and they didn't even give the slightest fuck about any of it. Only thing they did is reduce the rate of fire fuse from 15% to 10%. Fucking joke. At this point they simply read our feedback to troll and do the opposite. Because money, that's why. A new relic generator. Clearly, those of us who were expecting it to be some weird module gave far too much credit to the devs. They really are doubling down on destroying this game. They try to improve CW participation by adding clan confrontation and changing badges to try to force clans. Then they go and sabotage those efforts by increasing CW entree requirements with a relic gen. It's almost comical. I'm curious how much worse it is, can't wait to see what uncraftables it requires to make. /S Athena and Thor perhaps? Going through with the upgrade changes was a bad idea as well. It almost seems as if the devs are deliberately trying to chase their player base away. Or Thor and Omamori LOL. Relic generator. Do you guys suffer from any sort of mental illness? Like unironically, are you all like brain dead or something? Speedrunning killing your game challenge, any %, WR run. Way to go. Let's destroy the game with relic gen because we are deaf and greedy on Christmas LMAO. I'm done. Relic generator. Devs have lost their shit, say goodbye to CW everyone. Whoever is in charge really lost their shit. It is difficult enough fighting relic weapons with legendary ones without an energy advantage for the relics, and that just got way worse. First forcing everyone into clan wars and now making clan wars even more of a frustrating slog. You people really managed to surprise us in the worst ways possible. The people who decide the game's cores need to lose their jobs or this game will wither away very fast. A new relic generator. Lord have mercy on our souls. Relic cabin and engine on the way. Man, y'all gotta stop using uncraftables for new stuff, y'all game gonna die. Should rename it to ignorance and greed of the developers. Honestly, who thinks of this? And who lets them keep their job? I'm sorry to say so, not really, since the company you represent keeps ignoring / fucking over the player base, you / Faily016, but either you aren't doing your job as a community manager, that is, being the middleman between the community and the people that make decisions and should hear player feedback, or your boss / whoever is sabotaging you. Either way, I would not want to be in your position. It doesn't matter what Faily tells them, Gaijin doesn't care about anything but making more money, plain and simple. Man, Eve played since beta, and I have seen this game rise high, and well, fall pretty dang low. This one takes the cake though. After all these rapid-fire cash grab BPs which just became worse and worse, you decide to kill off the game? How in the world does anyone that doesn't already earn uranium or is a wallet warrior gonna compete in CW and even have a chance of earning? You introduced special because the gap between rare and epic was too big? What about legendary and relics? I did buy packs, I did buy BPs, but it seems like it's not enough for some people's greed is just too big. I know you guys think your players are stupid, I see how support answers us and I see how much you listen to your fans, huh? Just sell the game instead of destroying it please, because you clearly don't care about it anymore. Well, make the generator a temporary part, that will self-destruct 3 days after crafting it. Then we can talk about playing CW. Was the Hurricane / Pyre nerf cancelled? It's not in the patch notes. The no energy FHT3 flock was the nerf, I believe. Huh. There were nerfs planned for these weapons in the announcement 2 weeks ago. What does the flock have to do with anything? Flares man. Devs completely destroyed everything that made Crossout special to us, and they will regret it in all our reprimanding. Oh wow, the new generator is crafted from items that can't be freely crafted. But of course, they will be available to be crafted if you buy a new mini battle pass, full price. It seems you have no intention of keeping the players you still have happy, you're fine with just squeezing the last few drops of cash out of the game. Short-term gains for long-term damage. That will surely work for game developers when the entire gaming industry is in a recession and game studios are laying off employees left and right. It will be a sad day when all the blood, sweat and tears the devs have put into the amazing audiovisual side of the game will be lost because a couple of executives had their heads too far up their own asses. More blueprint slots when? Again, you've basically added a new level of vehicles to the game. We need a separate 32+32 blueprint tab for helicopters and leviathans. Hashtag free the blueprints. I cannot imagine being so out of touch with a customer base as these devs are. It's unimaginable. The only thing that makes sense is that this is a study on how much people are willing to endure before leaving a bad situation. You/Faily016, why would I waste money on a shitty game that isn't even worth spending time on? Relic generator is a terrible idea. It should have been a 4E with an additional perk. 5E is just a slap in the face. Congrats on making CW for the top 0.1%. It's clear the whales are being milked until it goes dry. And that's it, the game is gone for good. Relic Gen is too much, ain't nobody gonna get that without being a whale. The golden middle finger update has arrived. Imagine your girlfriend telling you, that diamond ring you bought and worked hard for? Not enough, boy, to be competitive with the other men. Get me a golden Ferrari. No, screw, I demand that a golden private jet, yesterday. Get her that Relic Gen too. I spent THUSANDS into this game to be competitive and make the game fun, all whales united and leave until they stop this madness. Reddit and Steam bomb them. Cheers, I'll check back in 2024. Nerf Odin also, let the community add languages to your game. I know it is possible, you just don't want to do it. Incredible game-breaking greed, especially after people just bought the mini-pass for the Fused Thor. Legendary hovers and relic engines next etc., so sad what they're doing to this game. RIP. Miller. Mass increased from 495 to 565 kilograms. Added the ammunition parameter. Base value, 310 points, comment, this minigun is highly effective in battles, 8,000, 10,000 PS levels. Vehicles with Millers consistently stand out not only for their high durability, but also for the amount of damage inflicted per battle. Increasing the mass of the minigun will reduce the overall durability of such vehicles, and the limited ammunition will add an element of control and make the effectiveness of the minigun more dependent on the player's actions. That just hurts the light and fast Miller vehicles and does nothing to hinder Millers on bricks and Gyarados. Also introduces the ammo plus radiators problem that made Reapers so unpopular. And from what I tested on the TS, the ammo count of 310 is too low to last an entire battle with a single upgraded expanded ammo pack, which is a problem pretty much no other weapon has, barring some ultra-spammable exceptions. Which is a problem pretty much no other weapon has. Except cannons. I rarely run out of ammo with cannons using a single efficiency upgraded epic ammo crate. When I optimize my build for cannon reloading, I can run out of ammo sometimes. Don't remember, but there is another weapon which recently left me with 0 ammo at the end of the match when it was only me vs the only surviving opponent. And did you lose the extra ammo packs you had on the outside of your build like everyone was doing these days? Huh, laughing face. I am very conservative with my builds, everything that explodes is hidden as safely as I manage, laughing face. 300 Dura, it's just a single shot. Relic Gen those fusion updates. Ah yes, the pay to win update. Kind of ironic how you guys coerced people into CW super hard a few updates ago when you replaced the badge system and now you make it straight up unplayable for the vast majority of the population. Bravo. My thoughts are you just nerfed the Auroras from the last mini battle pass, they were 25% heating rate and now they are relatively useless upgrade 35% reduced spool up time. Really sucky move. I hope all of you lose your jobs and the game dies. I can understand that Gaijin is pushing for money to be made, but at this point it becomes obvious that they are not the only ones who want to milk players for money as hard as humanly possible. You clearly don't care about the game anymore, just the money you can make with it. I used to be sympathetic to the dev team for the struggle they, probably. I'm not so sure anymore, had with Gaijin regarding what goes into the game. But if you are willing to just stand by and let them murder your game for money, I have zero sympathy for you. This game deserves to die and I really hope people realize that and quit. For anyone reading, the only way you can make any positive to this game is to let it rot. Leave, please. I hope you all lose your jobs, and game will be sold or given to somebody different. Maybe some Polish squad? I heard that they are good in making games. Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 is the best proof. Are we going to get a discount on the annual premium subscription like we used to get? If yes, I hope they make it possible to buy directly with money without the need of cross-crowns. The movement part stuff is a bit ridiculous. You used Hermits and Bigfoot as an example which have a significantly larger height difference than many of the other tires do with what you cambers, which are now segregated. I kind of get what you're going for here, but the arbitrary categories are mostly unnecessary. For example, I have cambers and lunar wheels on a vehicle, but the cambers now don't count, but they are only a very small distance taller than the cambers, but the same lunar wheel on a Bigfoot, which is a huge difference. Everything works. What is the logic? Also, that ridiculous generator is just bait for people with more money than sense and you know it, so shame on you for that. Awesome, a new generator for the top 1% of whales that can get balance? Never heard of it. Whoa, a new relic generator? Cool, you can now make firebugs, omamori, and porcupines consume 1 more point of energy. I don't play CW and don't care about it, don't see any value in it. But I am really happy to get a new relic toy for raids and PvP. Also I like the upgrade changes I think. So keep down voting, it's just my opinion and I do not speak for others, just for me, and I like it. Grimacing face sign of the horns. 48k coins are waiting for my lovely new toy, this will change the world of XO sign of the horns. Yes, for the worst. And I'm sure it'll go for way more than 48k on Xbox. I bought my Helicans for 52k each and you can bet that this gen will use Thor plus something else in a rotating crafting recipe like Helicans. It is 999,999.99 coins now on PC.